I'm Spencer Dinwiddie of the Brooklyn Nets, and you're watching 2K TV.
Right now on 2K TV, we have the Brooklyn Nets' Spencer Dinwiddie. Then, we're kicking off a new twist on your 2K TV My Team lineups and featuring a My Career community member. Then, your top plays.
Welcome to NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning.
And I'm Alexis Morgan.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Los Angeles Clippers. Checking out the Clippers, this is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. One of the players we'll see tonight, Brandon Ingram, second overall pick in 16, has drawn some comparisons to Kevin Durant, but Kenny, he's still got a ways to go.
Yeah, we know it could take a while, but he's going in the right direction. I mean, he's a little undersized in terms of weight, but his ability...
It's an interesting way to put it.
Yeah,
he's skinny.
Okay, he's a little skinny.
Thank you, Ernie. His shooting efficiency is a work in progress, but he has the length to impact all areas of the game.
That'll wrap it up as we take you courtside. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
I don't like the word skinny.
Slender.
There he is.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone, to the sold-out Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. It's the home of the Lakers, where we're broadcasting live today for 2K Sports. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. With that road trip behind them, the Lakers ready to perform in front of their Los Angeles fans. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
and making it look easy. I mean, a terrific run. And who knows? This may just be the tip of the iceberg. They could have a lot more wins in store before it's all said and done.
I wouldn't be surprised at all given the way they are playing. Team basketball at its finest.
And the Clippers starting five. Harris and Gortat are up front. Williams and Gallinari out on the perimeter. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. As we reach the halfway point in the season, Steve, how much does a team's depth start to play a part?
It plays a lot. I mean, if you have lack of it, then you start to see the guys that needed some rest or those nagging injuries, you can't rest them. You got to play them, especially if you're jockeying for position, looking down the road for playoffs. And then the teams who I would say, have all the depth in the world, those coaches have it great. They get a chance to pick and choose. They sit some guys. I know the league doesn't like that, and they get a chance to start some other guys. They manage minutes and manage injuries very well when you have a deep team.
Williams with a clean look. A three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
Smooth shooting motion from distance. Williams making it look easy.
Harris finds McGee. Here's A-Train. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. On his first full season in the NBA, AI has certainly shown that he belongs in this league.
And you wondered if he would stick around after making a big splash in his debut, but he's put in the work and has shown that he isn't a flash in the pan, and he can bring a lot to an NBA franchise.
And here's Gallinari after the three-pointer from A-Train. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Harris kicks to Williams. Gallinari in the corner. 5 on the clock. The three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
And here are the Clippers now after the miss from A-Train. The pass to Williams. Hits the target from 18 feet. Williams has got 5.
Well, he can hit the three. He can drive it. Now you see what Williams can do from the mid-range.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Down low. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Habit. Shots good by Williams.
Going teardrop, Lou Williams, pulling out all the moves. He's got them.
On the wing, Corey Harris. Kicks it to McGee. Knocked away. And stolen by Williams. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Gallinari. The shot, no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
I mean, they were so impressive offensively. And when you do that, that can really help you on the road.
It's one thing to play inspired defense in that situation, but to get in that kind of offensive rhythm away from home, phenomenal.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Williams passes to Gortat. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by McGee. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Ball. Pass break, the Lakers. Harris finds James. Now, here's Ball, guarded by Harris. A-Train, the pass to Ball. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. Greg, as we get closer to the halfway point of the season, it's clear just how impactful LeBron James has been on this roster.
It is night and day from the Lakers of last year to this year. This is just how much adding a player like LeBron can change your team. He just does so much and opens up so many options for everyone else on the roster.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Smitty, you're looking around the league right now. Certain players extremely smart. Which guys do you think will make the transition the easiest from player to coach?
You know, some guys that stick out, Chris Paul, I think Mike Conley, LeBron James, obviously. Those guys, they just stick out. You can see their coaches on the floor, Draymond Green, they just have a way because they have those leadership qualities, and also they play the game the right way. They have such a good understanding, a good feel. Those are some of the guys that stand out for me.
That was a good list. You're right. And Marcin Gortat, the Polish Hammer, in the final year of a 5-year, $60 million deal. Greg, he's been worth every penny.
He has, but he turns 35 this season. He'll be motivated to earn that next contract, but now on the downslope, we may see his role evolve over the next few years.
Lakers leading by 8. Ball with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's LeBron. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Tough for the defender. Thinks he has LeBron timed perfectly, but instead gets fooled with the pump fake.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The Clippers in the past few seasons, Greg, have completely overhauled their roster. They are making some serious changes here.
Practically nobody from the team 2 years ago is still with the franchise. It was a complete teardown, and they felt they needed to hit the reboot button. Jerry West knows what he's doing, though, and he's done this before with great success.
And both free throws good for LeBron. The Clippers testing out new digital offerings, things like visual enhancements to provide live information, different viewing angles, Smitty, to their fans.
You're right, Kevin. Something the league is looking at as well, providing different options with the software background and Clippers ownership. It makes sense they want to break new ground.
Now here is Harris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Gortat. Dishes it to Harris. Back to Gortat. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gortat's got 5.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's A-Train. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive.
We will talk about feed the hot hand. That's what they're doing this quarter, which is why they've been able to maintain momentum.
Left side, Harris. Over LeBron. Harris's shot is off.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
LeBron dishes the ball. LeBron's shot is good. 6 points for him.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. James covering. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Difficult to stop inside. Harris with the excellent feel and touch around the basket.
Ball, the pass to A-Train. 3-pointer. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Yeah, what a quarter for him. Flying on all cylinders, putting this team in a good place.
No good that time, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. He kicks to Harris. He's looking for LeBron and finds it. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I mean, plenty of lift in those legs. LeBron never did the dunk contest. He just does it in a game.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He knows they have to dig in on defense. They're facing a really talented offense. He said if those guys get going, we're going to be on the wrong end of some long runs. We have to be disciplined, work together, and make those second, third, and fourth efforts on plays. Whatever it takes to get a stop. We'll see if they can get a win in this first matchup between the teams this year. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks as always, David. Well, they know what their toughest job is going to be today.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always hard to go up against a team that can light it up like this. You can't let them hit the ground running.
You know what, Greg? You're right. So many of their games are decided in the first half because their offense starts clicking. They build up a big lead and just run away and hide.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Beasley's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. Ingram, he's checked in for A-Train. And Hart subbed in for Harris.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
I say it's the #1 reason why they are ahead in this game right now.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Dominating on the court, and it's showing up on the scoreboard. Let's see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
And just miss after miss right now. Lakers leading by 19. Kuzma kicks to Rondo. 1:39 left to play here in the first. Sinks that one from the post. Rondo's got his first points of the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Beasley.
Avery Bradley, a 6'2" combo guard. Not a bad ball handler, but he gets most of his shots by cutting without the ball.
Platoon swap here for the Lakers. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Gortat's checked in for Harrell. Tobias Harris comes in for Mike Scott. Gallinari, he's checked in for Mbamute. Lou Williams is subbed in for Bradley. And the free throw, no good. Well, and as they will tell you, Avery Bradley, one of the best cutters in the league. And you know what, Smitty? He cuts hard.
And a true professional. He sets a good example. His teammates see how he gets after it. And with his speed, tough to stay with him.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. Williams and Gallinari out on the perimeter. Harris and Gortat are up front. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1. Harris kicks to Williams. Back to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now here's James. 8 points for him. Passes it to Harris. Out left to the wing. Here's A-Train. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Here's Harris. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Williams kicks to Harris. Knocked loose. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Look out. He's starting to find the range in this second period.
The pass to A-Train. Pass to Harris. Here's Ball. James kicks to Ball. Shot from the wing. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Ball's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, got to respect the mid-range game of Ball. When he gets a little space to shoot, he quickly can get it off.
Williams, that's a 2-pointer. Misses the jumper.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
The offense is running well, but more importantly, they're taking the shots they know they can make.
Hard to maintain your discipline, but obviously this was the game plan coming in, and they're carrying it out.
Here's Williams after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Gortat. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Second chance opportunities. The great equalizer.
And Los Angeles guys shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Harris outside. To the middle. A-Train. And that one is hammered home.
Just really unselfish there. Harris is someone who knows when one of his guys is wide open.
Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game a loss to the Kings. Outside Williams. comes Harris, leading the fast break, and slam dunk by Harris.
You just can't be relaxed around Harris. He's great at recognizing when to take risks and go for the steal.
The Clippers shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
He can't find his mojo. Tough quarter for him scoring the basketball.
Now Ball. Following the three-point attempt by Lou Williams.
Credit the vision of LeBron. Leave even one guy open, he'll find him.
Kicks it to Gortat. Now the dish to Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Los Angeles now. They host the Kings after this game, and that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. To the paint. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Harris outside. Clippers moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Here's Williams. And it's Williams again missing. Harris finds James. Here's Ball. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 9 points for Lonzo Ball.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
On the wing, Williams. They need this. Hands it from downtown. Williams has got a pair of triples in the second now for Los Angeles.
You know, he had a hot start to this game. He's only gotten hotter. We'll see if the defense makes an adjustment.
Got that bucket in no time at all. A-Train's has got 10 points in the quarter.
You like the aggressiveness. Pushing all the right buttons. He has this team rolling.
Pass to Harris. 51 seconds left to play here in the half. Williams kicks to Gortat. Gallinari right side. McGee with the block.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
A nice shot by Harris.
Superb at absorbing the contact. Harris is someone that doesn't get rattled when he gets hit on the way up.
Now here's Williams. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Here's A-Train. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And until someone stops him, he's just going to continue to keep firing from distance.
He does a great job, in my opinion, of finding space along the perimeter and has a touch to knock these down.
And just a strong, assertive defender. You like seeing Harris be this aggressive in terms of contesting shots.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Lakers on top, running away with it. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. What a first half for you behind the arc. What got you into that kind of a rhythm? Well, just staying focused, staying active. And trust me, I got plenty more where that came from. And I don't know if D's going to be happy about it, but I don't plan on cooling off anytime soon. Okay, then. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A-Train has been sensational.
And every team needs this, a guy who challenges the defense with that slashing ability.
You know what? So many teams focus on the perimeter and alley-oops. It's important to have someone who can work that in-between area.
The 4 and 5 are the athletic duo of LeBron and McGee. Harris is out there with Ball, and it's A-Train in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, A-Train in the last game against the Kings really lit up the floor. He had 43 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And we know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Hey, David, thanks very much. He's one of those players who can do remarkable things on any given night, in any given game. That was a special game he played.
And it wasn't just the performance, guys, but really his preparation. He knew the right way to attack in every situation.
And that was the beauty of it. His ability to read and react to whatever they threw at him.
Here's Ball. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Harris passes to A-Train. And the Lakers get it back. And it's McGee with the jam.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. James finds Harris. Over Williams. That's good from Harris on the assist by James. Harris has got 13 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been all right.
And stolen by Harris. The finish. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And Ball sets up his teammates. And when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Michigan high school basketball, Steve, has produced a lot of great NBA talent. Yourself, Magic, Chris Webber, George Gervin, the Iceman, and some new great players now are in that category.
Yeah, the list goes on and on. When you start talking about the Derek Colemans and the Spencer Haywoods and Jalen Rose, so many different guys. Now you have guys, Josh Jackson, also Miles Bridges enter into this league right now. Michigan high school basketball has produced a lot of NBA talent.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Harris. Here's Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Gallinari knocks down the 3-ball. Gallinari's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He'll do this to you all day. Gallinari working off the ball, getting the look he wants.
Harris passes to A-Train. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. For Los Angeles, they have shot 2 of 5 from the free throw line.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
And he makes the first. And some changes here for the Lakers. Beasley's checked in for JaVale McGee. Lance Stevenson comes in for Lonzo Ball. And it's Josh Hart in for Harris. And then for Los Angeles, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Gortat. And Bahamute comes in for Harris. And it's Avery Bradley in for Lou Williams. Both free throws good from A-Train. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Passes it to Gallinari. Over Stevenson. And too long on the shot.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as it can have, you're right.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
That's what's extending this lead. The right plays, right time, and good finishing.
And it's Gallinari missing. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. 2 points, that one goes.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Bradley deciding where to go with it. Gallinari against Stevenson. Stolen by Stevenson. Inside, Hart. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Los Angeles now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And is Harrell missing?
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
The shot's good from A-Train.
And everything they're attempting is going in. Tremendous run here in the third.
Something went on in that locker room. They've come out aggressive, but also extremely focused.
And here's Mbamute after the three-pointer from A-Train. Molinari dishes to Harrell. Bradley, no one around him. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
It's trading threes. It's a little bit of that mano-a-mano right now.
You know, I can't lie. It's fun to watch. Gets the players going and the fans.
Here's A-Train. He has 35. Stevenson passes to A-Train. And good that time. A-Train's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
There's the pass to Harrell. Well, there have been a few small forwards helping their teams in all sorts of ways lately. Like this group, leading the position and rebounding the last 10 games. LeBron James second.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there and mix it up and come up with a lot of rebounds night in and night out.
This group, they all play big, and the numbers they're able to put up on the glass makes them so valuable.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. Brandon Ingram comes in for Lance Stevenson. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Hart. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
You take a look at the A-Train. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Well, Avery Bradley coming off a tumultuous season, traded twice, Steve, and battled a groin injury that eventually required surgery.
You know what's not good? All this in a contract year. Not what you hope for. One of the league's hardest working players. He'll bounce back.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You don't want your best shooter heaving up that shot.
No, not at all. Coach is not going to like that one.
The shot's good from A-Train.
How about his aggressiveness from three? He caught fire in the first half. Now hits his second one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
Now here's Bradley. 5 points in the game. Here's A-Train. He kicks it to Beasley. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. We know analytics is in the NBA to stay. In fact, it's expanding every season. Do players pay as much attention, do you think, to the advanced statistics as the coaches in the front office and the talent evaluators do?
You know, I think players more and more, Kevin, now are looking at these numbers and trying to see where they can get better at in different areas. They use those numbers when there's an advantage for them during contract time. They definitely run right to those analytics and say the reason why they should be paid more. So, but I still think the coaching staff in the front office has a heavily balance on using it more than players.
Using them selectively is what you're saying.
To their advantage.
Yeah. No good from Beasley. And here are the Clippers now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here is Mbamute. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Beasley. Here's Rondo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
With Rajon Rondo, you have to admire his creativity on the floor. Just sees the game and court in ways others don't. When he's focused, he can take over a game with his ball movement.
Timeout called the Lakers. And with Rondo, it's still rare to see someone who impacts the game the way he does.
You know, Rondo can be a factor in about 5 different ways and never shoot the ball. His rebounding, passing, defense are all plus. Can't do it quite as often now at his age, but when he turns back the clock, it is fun to watch.
Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the game. Who will be recognized as the best of the best? You take a look at the A-Train. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
Yeah, midway through the season, I say he's made the greatest total impact. A potential generational talent. We'll see if he can keep it going.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Clippers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers
Shooting 2
at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And he makes the first.
Here you have the consummate pro. Rare to see Avery Bradley complain or give anything less than 100%.
You hear the term empty stats every once in a while, Steve, usually referring to great production on a bad team. How valid do you think that theory is?
It is. A lot of guys you see are averaging, these numbers, and players look around, and the players you're saying, unfortunately for him, those numbers are empty stats because there are a lot of times these numbers are found and when the game is decided, and a lot of times on bad teams you see these guys going for numbers. Then you get a chance to see them play on good teams, and those stats just don't match up.
Good explanation. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Gilgeous-Alexander and Bradley pair up at the 1 and the 2. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Scott, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for A-Train.
What you like about his approach at the offensive end today, once he got into a rhythm, he stayed focused. That's why the points just kept coming.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're ahead. 34 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, A-Train.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. And here is Los Angeles now. Rondo drops in the layup for 2.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
Well, this is less about winning the game now and more about making a bold statement.
Scott kicks to Harris. Pass to Marjanovic. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 on the shot clock, and the shot goes in from Thornwell.
And this run may make the score look a little more acceptable, but still a loss.
They could never put it together when it mattered. just let too many opportunities slip through their fingers.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, wow, what you all did tonight, what a display of offense. What got into you to produce this performance?
Well, a couple of my teammates challenged me before the game. They were saying, let's see how high you can go tonight. So I said, all right, I'll show you exactly how high I can go. I mean, but even still, I didn't think I'd put that many points on the board. That was pretty surprising to me.
Well, you're buying tonight for everybody. Great job. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
Good stuff out there. AI.
Yeah.
Media can't wait to hear from you. Meet me in the press conference room, all right?
I'm going to change to be right there.
All right.